All right, guys, let's go ahead and get that Linux sandbox set up, and then let's try some Godot on there. For me, I'm going to go ahead and get down with that Linux Mint 21. Just go right here and click on the download link. You can choose from the different types of operating system interfaces: Cinnamon, Mate, whatever you want to call it, XFCE, which is a lot more lightweight. This middle one is more stable. This one has more bells and whistles. I'm going to go ahead with the Cinnamon edition. Now, of course, you see on here that I already have the Linux Mint sandbox set up. If you want to know how to set up your VirtualBox, just feel free to check out this video right here. What if your game was on itch.io bonus VirtualBox tutorial. You follow that and you'll see how to set up your VirtualBox. There are two things that are a little bit different from that video. As far as the network adapter, we're not going to need to touch that. That was just something that we did with the Windows installation so that you can go ahead without setting up an account. The second one is, in the other video, I didn't increase the video memory in that one, but in this case, we're going to want to do that because I want to run Godot on here and see how that goes. Also, you want to enable 3D acceleration so that you have a little more oomph in your system. After your ISO image has been connected to your VirtualBox and you're starting to run, you're going to see this screen right here if you're doing Linux Mint. And it's kind of the same with almost any distribution as far as the ones that are based on Ubuntu. You'll first go into this screen right here, which is the operating system running off of the disk, and you can go ahead and click on Install Linux Mint. This one's real easy. Pick your language and hit Continue. Next is the keyboard layout. Just go ahead and pick yours and hit Continue. Make sure that you have a check mark here on installation of the multimedia codecs. Hit Continue. On this one, we want to make sure that the first option is selected and hit Install Now. You'll see this screen. No worries. Just hit Continue. Go ahead and pick where you're at for your time zone. Here you're going to pick your username and your password. Just go ahead and put whatever name you want to have here. Pick the username here. Pick whatever password you want. In this one, mine is super short, but that's because I'm doing a demonstration. Hit Continue. At this point, you want to hit Restart Now. Now here, you're going to want to take out the installation media, and I'll show you that right now. Okay, just go hit Devices, the first option, go over there to the right. You might have to pick the ISO, and then the bottom option will become available to release it, to remove it. Click that, and it will release the ISO. That's it. After that, go ahead and type in your password and hit Enter. Now, what I'm trying to do is get Godot working on this Linux Mint installation that I have running here, and I think I'm running Cinnamon if I'm not mistaken. So what I've done already is already downloaded Godot 3.5.1 on here, and I've already downloaded Godot 4 Beta 4 64-bit on here as well. Now, when I tried this before I started recording, I couldn't get the Beta 4 to work. I did get 3.51 to work, but Beta 4 wouldn't work. And what I think the problem is the Vulkan drivers. Now, I'm not an aficionado on Linux. I do like Linux. I've dabbled in it in the past, and it's an operating system that I think is absolutely awesome. But I don't know. So I might go about this wrong. It might be completely wrong. I don't know. But if somebody else out there that's way better at this than I am, feel free, comment down there below and direct us down the right path. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this instruction here that I found on linuxconfig.org. I'm going to go ahead and start up the terminal. Now, I haven't done any updates on here or anything like that. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and copy and paste and follow the instructions on here. Okay, y'all, that was hecka long. So I went on ahead and paused it until it got done. So there it is right there. Now, the next thing on here, it says that we're going to use this line of information here. Hopefully this does. Oh, great. It didn't take that long. Oh, unable to locate package Vulkan utility. Okay. Okay, so, well, that didn't work. And that's fine. That's fine. And like I said, this is raw dog. And so we have this selected here, the forward plus, which should be the advanced, the Vulkan and all that, right? Okay, there it is. It crashed. So inside here, we do see that it was beginning to make the project. And if I go to restart it again, it just crashes. It just goes ahead and crash. Now, as far as the regular Godot, the recent, most stable one right now, I can extract that. Here we are. Let's go to, there's 2D, there's 3D, there's a script view. Here's the assets for it. Underneath 2D, we can pull this over. Okay. So this is Godot running on Linux Mint, although I wasn't able to get the beta, the 4.0 beta running on here. And again, I'm not an aficionado. I barely know what I'm doing. So somebody else out there, if you know how to exactly go about that, please feel free to put it down in the comments. It'd be much appreciated. Okay, guys, bonus time. Let's go up to the devices, click on Install the Guest Edition. Over here, you're just going to click on Run, and then we're going to type in that password. After which some things will run. Then we're going to shut the computer down. We're going to restart it. Once we restart, come back and eject the CD. After which, reboot the computer, and boom, full screen. Hey guys, a big shout out to everybody that took the survey. Feel free to come on over to Dream Right Go and try out the other survey that I have up there.